fam. So like, you know, like when you see a lot of boxing polls on YouTube, or when discussions come up about fighters that are not known for knockouts, you got fighters like Richardson Hitchins, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lamont Roach. A lot of fighters in the past were known to have a lot of punching power, like Pernell Whitaker. Floyd Mayweather had decent punching power, but the fighters I'm really talking about are like fighters that are not known for power. Okay, like fighters that have like 10 knockouts, or they have like 20 fights and have 10 knockouts, or they have 15 fights, 3 knockouts, or dudes like that. Okay, so you ever notice, like, when you see polls, like I said, you see YouTube posts, like, who wins? Shakur Stevenson by KO against Tank, or Tank by KO? Naturally, most people are going to pick Gervonta Davis by knockout, because Gervonta Davis has a high knockout ratio. He's knocked out most of his fighters that he's fought, right? Okay. But Shakur Stevenson just recently had another knockout. He's 2 knockouts in so far at 135. I think his first knockout was Yoshino. I think that was his first fight at the division. And then he just got a fight against Josh Padley, knockout against Josh Padley a week ago. So Shakur is at 11 knockouts. Most of his fights are decision fights, decision wins. Same with Devin Haney, okay? Same with like Richardson Hitchins and these type of fighters. A lot of times when you have a low knockout ratio, like 50%, 30%, like even with Tevin Farmer, he has an extremely low knockout ratio, right? You just saw what Tevin Farmer just did to Williams and Payne. He could have knocked him out. He knocked him down. Nobody thought that he could do that. Okay? You just saw Lamont Roach fight Gervonta Davis, hurt him. Lamont Roach is not a big puncher, and he was able to do that to Tank. You just saw Jaime Munguia get slept by somebody with 5 knockouts, right? Now, what's the common denominator? All 3 of these fights I just talked about, the people that got knocked out or hurt or dropped all had punching power, right? Ain't that kind of strange? Against light punchers. The point I'm trying to get at, though, is when you see all of these polls and all of these videos or these comments all through YouTube, the boxing world, where when you say, well, Devin Haney could possibly knock out Tank, everybody laughs. Oh, that's hilarious. Or Shakur could knock out Tank. Oh, that's hilarious. You people still think Shakur could knock out. Here's the funniest thing about this shit. These dudes that say this kind of stuff, they act like these dudes have no knockouts on their records. That's the strange thing. It's not like Shakur is 23 fights and no losses and 0 wins by knockout. Okay, it's not like Devin Haney is 0 wins by knockout. These dudes have 15 knockouts on their record, so that's telling me that they're capable of knocking out somebody, right? They have knockouts on their record. So why is it so hard for dudes to believe that Shakur Stevenson could knock out somebody? He just knocked out somebody. Why is it so hard to believe? The reason is, I guess, is because they don't get the knockouts consistently, but they have knockouts on their boxing records. That's the most buffoonish thing. I hate reading comments like that, because a lot of times it comes from people that don't know boxing or they're fanboys, and they think things can't happen to their favorite fighter until it does. Okay? These dudes have knockouts on their records. That's the whole point of this video. That would be their argument they would have a pretty solid case if Shakur Stevenson was 22 wins and 0 losses and 0 wins by knockout. Same with Devin and whoever else, but they can't say that because these dudes have put people to sleep before. So you can't underestimate him. And that's why I laugh at people that laugh at them. Like, oh, Shakur can't knock out nobody, bro. He just knocked out somebody. And then when you say, oh, so what? Who's Padley? He ain't nobody. But he ain't knocking out Tank. Funny thing is, Tank Davis, who has he really knocked out? Right? When you think about it. Like lately, he's been sleeping people that's been drained and such and such and such. Or early on in his career, he was knocking out nobodies. Most fighters, early on in their career, they sleep a lot of people because they give them low quality competition to pad their records. That goes for all of them. Tank, whoever. Just to, to build them up, confidence and build their skill level up. That's what they do. So what did he, I just don't understand dudes that have that mindset of boxing, that these dudes ain't capable of knocking out people when they already got knockouts on their record. I just don't get it. But let me know how you feel about that, man. It's your boy, Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all next one, and I'm out.